Does our nutrition affect our mental health? The short answer is yes. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the reasons why our nutrition and the food choices that we make affect how we feel, the way that we think. And I'll also be going over some of the actions that you can take starting today and how you can improve both of them coming up. Hey guys, Newton Kwong here, helping you with long-term tips and strategies on how to eat better and live healthier. All of the information in today's video is for educational purposes only. If you are seeking medical advice, then please consult with your healthcare professional. A very large component of our mental health comes down to the health of our brain. Pretty obvious, right? And the brain is going to be the most resource-hungry organ in our body, and it requires a lot of nutrients for it to run optimally. Given that, it's pretty easy to make the connection between our nutrition, what we eat, to our overall mental health. However, I don't want to overgeneralize and say that good nutrition is going to lead to good mental health. Mental health is very complex, and there's a lot of different factors that lead into it. It's very possible for someone to be very healthy on paper and have all of their vital signs all optimal, but still have a negative outlook on their life or have a lot of worries, a lot of emotional troubles. So good nutrition does not always equal good mental health, but good nutrition would provide better opportunities for you to have a healthier mindset. On the other hand, poor nutrition is going to set up an environment where poor mental health is going to be highly likely. So we want to optimize our brain health, our mental health, by giving it the nutrients that it needs. So with that introduction out of the way, let's get into the reasons why good nutrition is going to influence better brain health. The first way in how good nutrition improves our brain health is that it's going to help out our other organ systems within our body work better. A good example of this is our digestive system. If we eat good nutrition, our digestive system is running on all cylinders. It's going to absorb nutrition from our food much better, therefore providing more of those nutrients to our brain. As you can see, helping out other organ systems within our body is going to create positive feedback loops with our brain. The second way is that good nutrition enhances our gut health. And lately, science has been discovering that our gut has been linked to our mental health. A large portion of our nervous system actually resides within our gut, and this is commonly referred to as our second brain. This part of our nervous system, the enteric nervous system, which is within our gut, it helps us regulate our mood. So if you ever heard of the expression, hey, go with your gut, or I've got a gut feeling about this, there's a lot of validity to that expression. In order for us to have good gut health, we've got to keep the bacteria within our gut healthy. The way that we do that is by eating foods that are higher in fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes such as beans and lentils. We can also keep our gut healthy by repopulating the good bacteria by eating fermented foods such as yogurt or kimchi. The third way in which good nutrition influences better mental health is that it provides the necessary building blocks for proper brain development and function. The brain is mostly made of fat, and that means that we've got to get in good fats from our diet in order to have good brain health. Some of the most important fats that we want to include within our diet are omega-3 fats. You get these type of fats from marine sources such as fish or algae, and you can also get them from a variety of nuts as well. The most influential omega-3 fats that you want to get should be from marine sources, should be from fish. If you want to optimize your brain health, then do your best to incorporate fish or fish oil or algae oil into your diet. The fourth reason why good nutrition is good for our mental health is that it improves our energy. When we properly nourish our bodies, we support the health of our cells. It's our cells that provide us with the energy that we need on a day-to-day basis. More specifically, we're supporting the health of our mitochondria, which you can consider to be the power plants within each individual cell. We get the nutrients that we need for better energy production. And I also want you to think about this. when you have high energy, how much more likely were you in a positive mental state? Pretty likely, right? And when you're in a low energy state, how much more likely was it for you to feel more negative? Our energy levels and our mental state are very connected with each other. So if we can boost up our energy by having better nutrition, then it's going to be much more likely that we are going to have good mental health as well. If you're finding value in this video so far, then consider liking this video and also subscribing to my channel for more content just like this. And also let me know which one of these tips has been most helpful for you. Now that we've gone over 4 ways in how good nutrition can positively influence our mental health, let's talk about some actions that we can take. If you're up for it, for the next 1 to 2 weeks, pay close attention to how much highly processed foods you are eating. And once you gain more awareness over that area, then start phasing some of those highly processed foods out for more whole, minimally processed foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, all of the foods that I mentioned earlier in this video that will support better gut health. Also include high quality sources of protein and healthy fats, as we've learned that our brain requires fat in order to develop appropriately. As you're going through this process of gradually transitioning over to a more nutrient-dense diet, pay attention to how your mental outlook is changing. Also pay attention to your energy levels. Are they improving? Are they staying the same? Are they very unlikely getting worse? Pay attention to it and start attaching these good consequences, these good effects to the nutritional choices that you are making. It's going to be so much easier to stick to a nutritious diet once we clearly feel the positive effects of doing so. To take this to another level, go back to what you were originally eating. Go back to your normal eating habits and eating routines. Compare your experience with your normal routine versus the 1 to 2 weeks when you switch over to a more nutritious diet. How do you feel now? Compare the 2 experiences and make a very educated decision on how you want to progress moving forward. Pay special attention to your energy levels and also the quality of your mood as you're going through this process and experimentation for the next 1 to 2 weeks. If you want more information about nutrition and its relationship to better mental health, then I recommend that you go seek out a nutritionist or a dietitian or a mental health professional to get those details. Everything that I've discussed in this video is just a very broad-based understanding of the connection between nutrition and mental health. But as I said at the beginning of this video, mental health is very complicated and it involves a lot of different factors. So for more information, go seek a professional and ask them all of your questions. And also, if you're confused about anything in this video, right, specific to what I said, leave those questions in the comments down below. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think and want to help you guys out with my future videos. So let me know what it is that you're confused about or what you would like to see in my future content. So check out my videos on the next screen and I will see you in a future video. Peace.